Alrighty, y'all, I'm back at it again with another top 10 list. We have my top 10 mixtapes of the year of 2025. Let's get straight into it. Let's not waste your time. At number 10, I have Haunted by Fame by Offset. It's a good mixtape. Wasn't my favorite mixtape of the year, obviously. Good, had some good stuff. Definitely felt like it had a bit of a few songs that felt like they were from the Kiari album that he put out this year, which was good. I only really had two songs I liked from here, which was Free Pick and Fashion Icon. But the last song was good too, Headhunter, good too. But I'm not really going back to this album like that, or this mixtape, sorry, like that crazily. Crazily, but it is what it is. It's cool. At number 9, we have Fancy That by Pink Panthers. This was a big mixtape. We had, obviously, Illegal being one of the biggest songs of the year, if I'm not mistaken, with My Name is Pink and I'm really glad to meet you. Hey, no copyright. But yeah, my top 3 were Nice to Know Ya, Stateside, and Illegal. Obviously, those are some good songs. I haven't really been a huge fan of Pink Panthers, but when I heard Boys a Liar back in, I think it was 2021, maybe 2022, I became a fan because that song's fire. I'm sorry, that song is just good. Boys a Liar. I had to check out this mixtape for that reason alone, and yeah, I enjoyed it. Wasn't my I wasn't really loving it as much as people were loving it online or just talking about it in general, but I thought it was a good mixtape. I thought it was a fun song. It was a fun project of songs. You know what I mean? It was fun. At number 8, we have Head on a Swivel by Juicy J. Now, a lot of these songs do sound kind of similar, which isn't bad, but I do like the sound that Juicy J gives. He's a legend, obviously, of the Memphis rap area and just Southern rap in general, right? And hearing this album was like, ooh, I like that. It kind of reminded me a little bit of A$AP Rocky, his beat patterns, and obviously, I'm sure A$AP Rocky got inspiration from him. It wasn't just, the other way around. But yeah, I liked a lot of the songs on here, like Undeserved, Soul Searching, and Stay Up, Outminds. There had some good. It was really long though. It was a really long mixtape, as they say. 20 songs is kind of a lot, and yeah, that's my only big problem with this album. It's just that it was too much. I think a lot shorter playlist, or not playlist, sorry, track list would have been just a lot better for his case here. It would have probably been higher, in my opinion. Now, at number 7, we have Honey Pack Volume 1 by High Tech, which is this kind of dance, hip house type of mixtape, which I wasn't the biggest fan of, I'm going to be honest, when I first heard it back when it came out in May. But the album cover obviously took me by surprise, and I was like, you know what, let's give it a re-listen again. I did. Really fun. It was just fun. Nothing crazy. My favorite song is Take Your Panties Off. Can't believe I just said that, but it was a fun track list. And obviously it's called Honey Pack for a reason. Read the song titles and you'll get back to me and you'll see why it's called Honey Pack. Yeah, just chill though. Chill hip house music. Nothing crazy that I'm like, ooh, I gotta check that out. You know what I mean? But if hip house is your kind of sound, go check it out. It's pretty good. At number 6, we have The Pilot by Mavi. Now, this was good. This was some good conscious jazz rap. I really like this. It wasn't higher on my list only because I feel like Mavi's previous work was a bit better. Shadowbox was really, really good. The Pilot just didn't really catch me like that. It just didn't catch my eye like that, like crazy. But Mike had a great verse. Kenny Mason. I'm really liking Kenny Mason's features recently. Really good. I wasn't a big fan of the Earl Sweatshirt feature, to be honest. It just really wasn't for me, I don't think, and it just didn't really catch my attention like that. But yeah, it was a fun time. Had a fun time with it. It was cool. At number 5, we have Line Leaders by Obel Reed. Now, I heard his previous work, and this was just a fun mixtape, right? Nothing really else to it. The features on here, you're probably not going to know a lot of people from this album, or this mixtape, sorry, but it's something that I'm like, I've been checking out Obel Reed's. He's been making good music, but nothing where I'm like, oh, I got to go back to it and listen to a lot more of it. It's just, it makes for good one-time listens, but nothing about it is outstanding, if that makes sense. I don't really know if that's dissing on him or anything, but I like it. I liked it. Nothing here has been over an 8 yet, which is kind of a bit disappointing for the mixtape area, but yeah, it was good. I liked it. My favorite were Aim High and Minivan. Some really good songs there. Now getting into number 4, we have Black British Music by Jim Legacy. This album was great. Y'all. This mixtape was phenomenal. We obviously had Dave on here, which killed it. And obviously his album was in my list of top 25 albums of the year, so that was really cool. But this album was great. I love 3 Times. I love Father. Father is a very emotional track, and I thought is one of the better songs off this album, or sorry, mixtape. Yeah, his voice is really, really interesting, and I'm really excited to see where Jim Legacy goes from now on, you know what I mean? I want to see where he can take his music. I want to see where he can go. The UK has been killing it this year lately, y'all. The UK has honestly been killing it with music. I think that they're slowly starting to become kind of my favorite genre of music. The UK have been putting out crazy albums. You have Little Sims, Jim Legacy, Dave, Loyal Carner. You have some great stuff from them. Yeah, just some great stuff, honestly. And yeah, I can't wait to see more of Jim Legacy. This is obviously a very, very young artist, and I'm excited to see where he goes with it. Well, at least I think he's young. I could be wrong. Maybe he just sounds young because obviously this is the first time I've heard of him, but I think he's a young artist, so I'm excited to see where he goes. Number 3, we have, I believe this is how you say his name. His name is Elmine. I believe that's how you pronounce it. I'm sorry if I'm butchering it, but it's Heat the Streets. This is like a neo-soul type of mixtape. Very good. My favorite song is Useless or Without You. Such a good song. And Damage Control, really good. I just want more. I just want more. That's really it. I just want more. That's really it. I'm sorry. I just want more. I just want to see more. There's really not much else to say about this mixtape. I just need to see more. I think he could be low-key one of the better neo-soul R&B type of album performances, artists that you see. And I think he's here to stay for a little bit. And he's also from the UK, which is pretty crazy. Again, UK artist taking it over the storm. You know what I mean? Taking over. Number 2. A mixtape we have is Lonely at the Top by Joey Badass. Now, this one I think was a bit maybe underwhelming to some people. To me, it was still good, right? I like Dark Aura. Dark Aura was a very good song. BK's Finest, just a great posse cut. You have Rome Streets, you got Kite Cash, you got CJ Flight, and obviously Joey Badass. And then you also have High Roller, which I thought High Roller was great. The vocal performances on there were phenomenal. And the rapping on this album is pretty much, I like this. I like the rapping. I'm not the biggest fan of Super Flea, which I know a lot of people kind of like, but I'm just not a big fan of it. It's not my type of music. It's good. I don't think it's anything crazy. Again, it's my number 2, but the mixtapes haven't been crazy this year, in my opinion. This was a good one, but again, I just kind of was wishing for a little bit more from Joey. You know, it's been a few years now, buddy. We've heard a lot from you. I obviously he had the big rap beef this year, I believe it was. And yeah, I just kind of he's a very good rapper, very good rapper. I don't know what it was about this album. The production was good, and people were underwhelmed by it. I wasn't as much, and I think it's underrated personally, but I think it could have been a bit better. You know, my number 1 mixtape of the year easily has to go to Lucy Bedroque. I believe is how you say the name. I don't know. I'm so sorry. I'm butchering names. And the mixtape is Unique Music. It's like Unique Music. I'll put a picture up. You can see what it is. This is like this rage experimental hip hop album or mixtape, and it's good. I like it. My favorite songs are Cara Mia, 2010 Justin Bieber, Ouija. It's just a fun rage album. Nothing crazy again. It's good. People saying this is better than Cardi. I'm sorry, it's not. But well, in the sense of production, it is. But vocally and replayability doesn't beat Cardi. But it's still really, really good. I like it. Had a fun time with this, and I'm excited to see what happens and where, his or their. I don't know if it's a he or she, to be honest. I'm just gonna say their career goes. Let's just say that. I believe they're pretty young, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm excited to see where they go. My top 10 mixtapes of the year. That's it. Again, I'm sorry. There's not a lot here from mixtapes that are very nothing here that is crazy. And the EPs are better, and the album of the years are better. So if you guys are interested in that, go definitely check that out. I'm gonna drop a top 50 songs in a bit. So yeah, it's been your boy, and I'll catch you in the next one. Your boy Tone. I'm out of here. Have a good day. Peace.